Brosplay!
Welcome back to the frozen lake.
Oh my goodness, that's foggy.
Yeah, it's not frozen. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That is the...
So,
go ahead.
how did I do this?
What were we doing?
I don't know, but how did I do this? I can't even get in the vehicle. It doesn't have a circle.
That is...
spectacular.
That is amazing. Hey,
Oh.
look how bent it is.
Yeah,
Look how bent the front of it is.
it's a little crumpled.
That's fantastic.
It'll go.
What were we doing?
Oh, I don't know. Probably working for the South Koreans. See, the problem is it doesn't start you off in a mission, so I'm pretty sure we were doing a mission unsuccessfully last time.
Yes. No, we succeeded. We finally succeeded. And then we had some fun with a fence.
Oh, we did have some
we had
fun with a
fun.
fence.
Hey, look at that guy.
You know what? Fuck this car. It is not coming back down.
I don't think that's...
That is the sturdiest car I've ever seen. I used a grenade and I could not knock it off of its ass. Oh, is that how this is gonna be? Is that what this is gonna be about?
There was so much comedy in that moment where he was just like, didn't say a thing. He was just like, ah!
Yeah, fuck you, mercenary.
Hey, so did you guys notice that there's less echo in the room? That's because Mitch is a smart kid, and that is to say he has, so far up until this point, been a dumb kid. I figured out that couch cushions are great.
The big sound mufflers.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with that sound muff.
It's important to have a thick, padded muff.
You want to get that juicy muff. Dude, Juicy Couture. It's all about.
That's quite the name.
Do you know about that? I think it's I don't know, a clothing line or something. This fucking Juicy Cooch is in the center of it.
Yes.
What's going on there?
There is.
Is that a plan? Also, TNA, is that tits and ass, or am I crazy?
Yeah, that's one that's always bothered me, because they don't even explain where that comes from. It's not like they pretend that's somebody's name.
Oh, really?
At least I don't think so.
I was always told it was tits and ass.
Me too.
But then, that's an abbreviation with an abbreviation inside of it.
It is?
Yeah. Because N...
Yeah, that's a good point. N is a short
tits
form of...
and ass would be TAA, or ta. But then, hey, you got two tas, that's ta-ta.
Yeah, because really,
isn't that also boobs?
Yeah.
Or is ta-ta pussy?
Pussy?
Yeah. Nice.
Damn it, gotta bail.
do you know who has made the word pussy funny for me?
No.
Do you know Filthy Frank?
Oh, yes, I do know Filthy Frank.
Hey, give me the pussy, please. Get the pussy, please.
Don't know him well.
Although, what does he say? Pussy bows? Yeah. Give me the pussy bows.
Sounds like Cartman.
I can't do the voice right. I'm sorry. What are these people all fight? What is this, zombie Korea?
Jeez, this thing handles amazing. Or I guess this game, you know what? You know what it is? I'm driving a truck at work that can't turn for shit. So I get in this little buggy, and it wants to turn on a dime, and I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna fucking let it.
What I love about this game, it's not really the game's responsibility, is that we've played it throughout so much time. I think we may have actually started this a year ago.
This playthrough?
Maybe it was 6 months, but the amount that I have done mentally in that time, I feel like it was a different era in my life. Careful, kid. Watch out there, sick.
Sorry, dude.
Sick HUD.
Whou. This guy doesn't respond very well to getting hit. Oh, Jesus. He just bounces back like it never happened.
It's like an elastic man. Whoa. Do it.
Yeah, he's pretty limber.
It looks like the trick they do to make people look like they're fighting each other. Where they use like a trick camera angle so it looks like the guy's being punched.
Yeah,
and,
he just
nothing's actually happening.
Just bounces around, comes right back to it. Agent Buford. I don't know why Agent Buford's here. I've totally forgotten why there's a white guy leading the SK forces.
Some sort of bureaucratic bullshit, Agent.
I suppose so. Buford does not sound like a Korean name.
Did you make a Crackdown 2 reference the other day? Had to have been you.
Probably.
Yeah, because no one else knows about this game, so.
But what game?
No, sorry. Did you make a Mercenaries 2 or a Mercenaries 1 reference the other day? No, it was a Crackdown 2 episode. I'm sorry.
What reference? Come on, you got to fill the people in on what reference we're talking about here. I
You
don't
said,
even know.
like, I think it might have been when we were doing our last podcast, and you were just like, pissed and headed your way or something, or agent.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we recently recorded a discussion about the short story.
An A discussion.
Sorry.
Don't skimp out on your syllables there, kid.
We did an discussion, and we were talking about I have no mouth and I must scream. And
Oh, yeah.
I was talking about metal insects, and I was like, sounds like a million metal insects pissed and headed your way. Yeah, that's definitely a Crackdown reference, but
Good turn.
that's Crackdown 2, which is weird because even though I liked Crackdown 1 better and I've probably played Crackdown 1 more, Crackdown 2 is always the one that sticks in my head.
Because it's badder?
No, I think it's because I played it in a more formative time.
Mm.
And I was playing it in a period where I was already really into Crackdown, and I love the idea of just smashing things. But
I may one day purchase an Xbox or an X-Bone, as they call it.
who calls it that?
People who don't like how it's called the Xbox One.
Oh, the one.
I'm playing Battlefield 1 on an Xbox One. It is a 7th generation console and a fucking 8th generation video game, but they're both called One, because fuck it.
Because why not?
Because suck my nuts. Don't actually do that. I was thinking about that. There's a lot of things. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you, brother.
Right in the...
I mean, God bless you. I'm just a
Right.
messenger for the big guns upstairs.
I can't do that.
See, it's okay to steal from him because he steals from others.
That's the logic.
I'm joking. Not about the theft part. That one probably is true. I don't really know.
We can steal what we want.
I've seen some evidence. It's not good evidence, but I choose to believe. Therefore, I am.
Oh my god, are you seeing these casualties?
I am seeing those casualties. That's pretty nuts.
They went from 30 to...
Holy shit, they're jumping by 100.
I really should not have destroyed my vehicle by hitting one rock.
So I was at the grocery store the other day, and there's this count, like on a big screen, that's like points that have been used, like points that people have accrued. And I'm looking at it's like a live feed, and I'm watching the numbers, and I'm doing the math on it, and they just figured out a way to make it look like that's actually real time. It's not at all.
What?
It's moving by a rough number every 5 seconds.
Oh, so you figured out what the number was.
Yeah, and I was only in line for about 5 minutes, and I figured that shit out. Okay, so holy shit!
Oh my god!
So the other day, I'm at the grocery store, and I go into the 12 items or less line with 15 items. And the fucking
Asshole.
looks I got. Oh my god.
People were pissed?
Oh my god, did they ever. Even the lady who like knows me, the cashier, is like looking at me with this smile like, really? Like, really? I think what they probably meant was 15 or 12 items is like, even then you shouldn't have 12.
Yeah.
Like, this is for the people who are picking up tonight's dinner and getting the fuck out of there, and everyone else in line had, like, 4 items. Okay, I didn't realize I had 15 items, okay? Normally I don't buy very much, but this time I bought, like, a bunch of, like, you know, the things that set you back a little more than usual, but it's stuff you're not going to buy for another month?
Or it's on sale or
Like-
some shit.
Like, yeah, like, body wash and fucking headache pills and shit like that. So I'm like, I don't actually have 15 items, and I get into the line, and I'm like, fuck. This is awkward.
Do you never check yourself out?
You check yourself. Do what you want to do. No.
Oh, really?
I don't agree. I don't like it. It's like the same reason why
No?
I deposit checks right to a teller instead of going to the ATM. I just
Dude.
like people, you know?
Yeah, but you gotta understand, when you go to a machine, at least... Fuck
Oh,
you!
no.
You gotta leave the car!
Oh my god, you almost killed you with that.
You gotta leave the car, buddy. My.
He's got like, it's written on his hand. It's like, lower vehicle, release magnet, drive away. And that middle part's just smudged because he's so nervous. It's just like,
What do I
drive
do?
in, drive away. It's
Okay,
just
yours
like,
is mine. Oh my god.
what is that? Flail. He basically used the Jaju as a flail. Fucking
Yeah, the
Juju flail.
Jaju.
The Jaju flail.
Juju flail.
Oh, it's a Jaju. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a
what did I call it? A
Jaju.
Juju?
It's my favorite car, the Jaju
Tack and the Jaju
Challenge.
Challenge. Is that what it's called?
The Great Juju Challenge.
The Great Juju Challenge. First to press the A button, then to press the B button.
Yeah, I honestly prefer doing it by like the self-checkout method, because if you go to a teller, that person can be slow as fuck. They can be stupid. They could, be a whole bunch of other things. But you go to a machine, maybe it'll be a little frustrating, but at least like it's your fault. If for the most part, if you don't use the machine properly, like that's your fucking fault.
I wish I could tip them. I wish I could tip everyone.
You wish you could tip them?
Yeah, man.
Why do you want to tip them?
Because they stand still putting things to barcodes, and most of the people they deal with are not nice.
I suppose, but like, it's like, you're talking about like a really good teller that gives you like a great feeling, or just all your tellers?
General tellers.
Because I don't know,
Holy shit! What is happening? No wonder there's so many casualties.
I think I've gone the wrong way or something. Because I don't think I'm supposed to be in a war zone.
Do you know how many wrong turn movies they've made?
Where someone turns into a tank accidentally, and they're like, "Oh shit, this is Russia! How did I get here?"
Honey, I said southern Russia. You bitch. Russia's a big place.
Russia is a very large place.
Bigger than Canada.
Yeah, there's some places in the north of Russia where they have a full week of daylight.
Wow.
Fuck your tank.
Oh, that's right. Part of Russia's in like that upper
Arctic Circle.
Yeah. Wow.
Gotta
wow. I appreciate Russia for its geography.
Got to bail. Yeah, Russia's got a lot of it. A lot of the geography.
Also, Russian people are they're just a very unique breed of people. I fucking love it. It's like Iceland.
Well, I like that you don't really refer to them generically as white people the same way you do Westerners.
Oh, they're a totally different breed of white people, yeah.
Canada, America, Europe, most people are like, yeah, white people. But fucking Russians are just a different thing. Russians are just... That whole, like, area of the world, like, if you hear of a fighter who's, like, Russian or Croatian or anything like that, you know that guy's hard as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know that guy has been through winter. Winter, like, no one knows. You know, maybe we've had some experience with some winter, but not like them.
You remember the Zek from Jack Reacher?
The Zek. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's like, at first I bit off the 2 fingers to avoid working in the mines. The next 3 were from the cold.
Yeah, bit off his fingers.
Yeah.
See, that's why I like watching all these fucked up movies. Because it's so interesting to, for 5 minutes, get into the mind of a character who, like, has to overcome some sort of crazy thing because they feel like they have to do it. You know, I have no choice but to chew my fingers off to save my hand.
I was like that back in high school and college. I enjoyed dark stuff because I felt that way. Like I had that mindset of wanting to be away from people, and I think maybe it was that I wanted to see what I believed existed, and I felt like it was phony to watch people having fun because that's not how the world is. I guess that's probably. Anyway.
Well, I don't know. Like I don't sort of have the same motivation. For me, I like seeing that kind of stuff because it makes me realize how crazy it is that, yeah, some of these things are fantasy, but there's so many horrific things that can happen.
Yeah.
And yet for some reason, most of the time they don't hear, which is crazy when you think about it.
Oh, we're an extraordinarily lucky country. Holy shit.
That's why I love the movie No Escape. Because it reminds you that sometimes, I mean, don't move your family to a third world country that's on the brink of civil war, but sometimes you just get fucked and like...
I thought you were going to say like, well, that movie really reminds you that sometimes white people get endangered too.
Well, I think it reminds me that just because you live here doesn't mean shit's going to go down while you're here.
Am I allowed to make that joke?
Well,
is that socially acceptable?
Well, you were joking about something you thought I was going to say. So really, you're just riffing.
Which means that I'm not responsible. It's like when somebody says no
Well,
offense.
I wouldn't say you're not responsible. You're responsible for everything you say.
You're the shittiest person I've ever met, no offense.
Ricky... Just slip it in like a disclaimer on a commercial.
Hey,
No offense.
how about go fuck yourself? Just saying.
Just saying.
That's my least
it's all
favorite.
chill.
It's all good, man. It's cool, man. Don't worry about it.
No problem. Just fuck yourself.
You're not you're not a responsible adult. You are absolved of all of your feelings.
Well, Ricky Gervais puts it really well, that just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right.
Yeah.
And I think that applies at every level. I think that it applies on the level of, like, what you choose to say and how people choose to react. But I think it also applies on the level that, like, if something bothers you about your boyfriend or your girlfriend or, like, a friend of yours you have or your teacher or whatever, maybe just because it bothers you doesn't mean it's something they're doing wrong. Maybe it just bothers you.
Can I stop you here? Maybe steal a helicopter.
I could always steal
There's
a
a
helicopter.
fucking slew of them.
There's a whole slew.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I wanna bring up an interesting point.
I'm glad this point is gonna be interesting.
Thank you. I try. I think you could have got that one actually. That was
I
really
wanted to
low.
do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
bitch.
Evasive maneuvers! So
Come to me.
I'm not gonna. We need to come up with a better word for people who care about audio, because audiophile sounds fucking creepy.
Well, no, an audio file sounds like
Dude,
a wave.
Exactly. That's like it's almost like an unintentional
It's a joke,
pun.
yeah.
It's like, what do you mean an audiophile? You mean you're really into audiophiles? I'm not sure what you're trying to say here. Anyway, I'm really into audio, like super duper into audio, and not really by. It's
Wait,
not
you're a bi audio file?
I'm not really bi. I'm kind of bi. Anyway, have I said anyway like 5 times already?
More than that.
Anywho, I'm really into audio, not intentionally. It's just something that just happens. It's like my ability to immediately tell you how many frames per second is happening. Like, I don't choose to do that. It's just how my senses work. It's oversensitivity is what it is. But I was watching a podcast the other day, and they chose to bleep something out, and the bleep was so fucking loud that the first time I went, "Whoa, too loud," and the second time it was like, "Okay, one more fucking time, and I'm done with you. Like, I'm done with this podcast series." And it
All
made
because
like,
the beep was so loud.
it was like 6 times louder than everything else, dude.
Whoa.
I mean, like, I don't even want to demonstrate it because I feel like I would be doing the thing that I don't want people to do. It was so fucking loud, and it like scared me every time. Knowing that it was gonna happen again, it still kept scaring me, and it was a dumb reason to bleep it out. But the only reason I watched it was the guest that was on the show, and so I just kept going. And I'm like, you know what? I'm never coming back to this podcast series unless that I.
Oh no.
I think we need to find the definition. Oh, you can't get it at all.
Why would I be able to get back here?
Oversight, dude. The casualties, bro. The casualties, bro. And you're doing so well too.
Yeah, they're mounting.
Try different things. Try like different directions. I don't think calling in a stealth bomber on yourself is gonna help.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Well, because I can do this from wherever.
Anyway, so the point was, I decided independently, fuck this. Like, I'm not coming back. I don't trust you to. Like, I'm trusting you to make a good decision when it comes to my ears. And you haven't. Several times. You clearly didn't even listen to this. So fuck it. So I'm not going to watch. The difference between that and the outrage culture is that that if I was an outrage PCist, I would have said, hey, don't do this. Stop doing it. I deserve to be heard. And like demanding it and insulting people and claiming that I'm going to run away if you don't ever fix this problem. Instead, I'm just like, fuck you guys.
So yeah, you're
Like-
you're more quietly standing behind your opinion.
I wasn't offended. I was upset by the circumstance, but I chose to make a decision for myself and walk away. That's it. It was that simple.
Well, that's the whole point of the market. If it doesn't, like, if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it.
You want to just like do something?
I actually can't do anything. I can't even restart the mission.
Just grenade yourself.
I can't
Start
use
over.
grenades. I'm falling. I know. How crazy
Can you
is
cancel
this?
the mission?
I called a gunship in on myself.
That's hilarious.
That's my best. Holy shit, they're circling overhead. You can see them.
I think you actually stopped moving there for a second. Are you still falling?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. This is hilarious.
This is such an oversight.
It's pretty
And
huge.
it's just enough because I can almost get over this.
Have you tried the other direction?
Yeah, the other direction's like a higher wall. I'm like almost out over here. Because I can't even. Oh,
Hey!
oh, it's a double jump thing. Oh man, I can feel it. I'm getting out. I'm so close. Oh my god, my fingers hurt. Oh, I'm getting close though.
I believe in you.
It's about taking big jumps. I gotta take these leaps. Oh, come on. If I die when I get out of here, I'm gonna
I am
be
leaning
pissed.
to the left.
know.
I'm so invested
I know.
in getting out of
It's so
here.
far away from my microphone all
Oh
of a sudden.
no! Yes! Yes!
That's what I needed.
Fantastic, brother.
Okay, only
Okay,
7,000 people
okay,
have died. We're okay. Oh my god, and now there's a tank.
Dude, grenade!
Oh.
You killed yourself! Thank you for joining us.
Oh,
That was a fucking romp.
Mercenaries in the infinite pit.